Hey, 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 hey.
Come on
Good
in.
evening, everybody. Good
How is
evening,
everybody?
everybody. Welcome in, welcome in. My background is making me look like I'm not here at all. Let me go into my settings and
Ella
remove.
loaned me her house today. I come to see Ella, and I'm up in the penthouse.
She's having a pan left me in the basement.
Yeah, she let me have the penthouse overnight. I stayed overnight.
All right. I hope you guys are well.
Ella
I
is a
know why
good host.
my screen is
Ella is a
dark.
very good host.
I know. I try my best,
I tried
Keyboard
to
just
play the piano last night, but she kind of sent me a text and said, "Look, lay off the piano. You're not any good." I said, "Okay, I
making
won't
a whole
play it
lot of
anymore."
noise there, girl.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. All right.
Today's gonna be a good one.
I'm trying to get my thing is dark. My screen is dark. I'm trying to get it light up. I didn't notice it until I removed that background. Ah, I need to get the brightness up. Now I have to find where it is. Sorry about this. I should have done this before I started.
Oh, we got a few minutes. So everybody's coming in. I hope y'all ready for a party. It's the end of the year.
It is the end of the year. Oh my
We won't be
goodness,
back
where is
until
he?
next year, 2024. Can you believe it, Ella?
Oh my goodness. Okay,
We were
that's much
crazy.
better. So I
We
don't
thought
know
it
why.
was crazy with Y2K, and now we're 24 years later. Golly.
All right, so that brightened my screen a little bit.
Oh, you always look beautiful, Ella. Don't worry about it.
Thank you. But I just wanted because it was getting too dark, and I was like, oh my gosh. Let me brighten up the screen and everything. All right, let me go back up and say hello. Sean Mining is first. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Welcome, Sean Mining. Good to see you, Miss Idol. Woo. Good to see you, Claudette. Mwah, 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 mwah. Good to see you, my friend. I am so pleased you could stay up to watch us today. Crafty Songbird. Mwah. Good to see you, Crafty Songbird. Welcome, welcome, welcome in, welcome in. All right, let's see who else is here. Hi, Jeff. Welcome in. Good to see you. Good to see you, Carrie Z. Mwah, mwah. Welcome in. Welcome in. Constance. Good to see you guys. Good to see you. Don't forget, Jeff is on tonight at
Hallelujah.
10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So make sure you, if you want anything to do with coins, make sure you are tuned in at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Good to see you, Constance. Constance says, bite me, Jeff. Constance, Jeff does bite. Let me just let you know now. He does bite. Where do you want me to? Oh, I did. Where do you want me to bite you, Constance? And then he is a biter. So, yes, he will bite. Yeah, don't forget to hit the thumbs up, guys. All right, let's see. We caught up. Good to see you
And
guys.
share us out because we're planning on this show is going to be uplifting and it's going to be a party as we depart till 2024 because we're not going to get to have a New Year's Eve party here.
I
So
know.
we're going to have fun in the chat. The chat's going to be more involved today than any other time.
Yes.
So share us out so we can get people in to have some fun.
Let me get you to take over. My FedEx guys here. I'll be right back.
Okay. So today, we're going to get to know the chat better. I received a thing from another lady from an auction, and it was some cards that has some questions on it. And we're going to ask some questions to the chat, and they're funny. I mean, it's nothing serious, my major or whatever. And we're going to get to know you all better and with us talking to you all. So I think it'll be fun. So y'all get y'all's thinking caps on about, and it's kind of questions that if you were going to a party and you wanted to get to know someone, you would kind of get, ask them these questions. So, it's time to be getting ready, get your drink, your snack, get yourself ready to answer some fun questions. It's going to be a lot of fun. I have a stack like this. It's going to be fun.
Hi, Pearl. Good to see you, Pearl. Welcome in, show mining. Wow, welcome in, guys. Yes, we're going to have fun today. Questions and answers. All right. So, guys, if you haven't hit the thumbs up, please hit the thumbs up. And like Angie said, share us out. Share us out. Hi, Judith. Who got drinks?
Yeah, get the drinks. Bring them on. And if you have to have something a little strong, go ahead. Get the strong.
Well, the only drink
a little toddy for the body.
The only drink I have is what do you call it? Ginger beer. That's the only drink I have.
Okay,
I shared you out to 5 ladies. Thank you. Oh, how does that taste?
Bubbly. That's what I have.
How does the bubbly taste?
Do I know? Oh, I love it. Because it's got a burn to it, like when it gets really cold. It has different flavors. You can get all kind of flavors. And the reason I like it is because it has the burn like when it, like a Coke does when it gets real cold. Oh. Because it has like this one is blueberry pomegranate. It's sparkling water is what it is, and it has a little burn sensation to it. But it's good.
Sorry,
I
like all the flavors. Damn food hit me bad. Oh, hard, feeling better. All right, Constance, it's good to hear. I'll be praying for you because I miss you. Yeah, like last week, Friday, I was asking if Constance went fishing.
I'm so glad. She said she's feeling better. Oh, yeah, she's feeling better.
Yeah, good. She said she's feeling better. Yeah. It's flu season, so people, you can't help it. Some people are gonna be sick this cold weather when it starts. I know it probably starts everywhere else, but you never know. So I'm praying for you.
When you get people in your chat on a regular basis, and then they don't show up for a while, it's like, wait a minute, what happened? Where'd they go? What's wrong with them?
Yeah, you kind of miss them, if they're not there, you miss that they're gone somewhere. You want to make sure they're okay. I normally do send emails to some of them that got their emails of like, hey, how are you? Just checking in and stuff like that. Some of them I don't get response back. Some of them I do get. It's all like they're just taking a break from YouTube. I can understand, people want to take a break from YouTube. So
yeah. Oh, I definitely can understand that. You can get burnt out really fast.
Yeah. Colette said many are sick here too. Yes, many are sick. Just keep praying for them. Constance said, miss you, Ellen, not Jeff. She said she missed me, but she don't miss Jeff.
They like to give him a hard time, don't they?
Well, they got my permission. They can.
That's funny. I think it's funny. I really do. It's funny.
Oh, really funny. Yeah. Well, so today when I got up, all I did was house cleaning. Why Jeff had to go to Walmart and do the food shopping. So that was our day today. I got up about before 12. As soon as I took a shower, came out, all I did was just like, I need to start cleaning, mopping, and arranging stuff, and because I know by the
time my granddaughter will be 3 December the 30th, and I've been chasing a 3-year-old around all day.
That's a lot of work.
Yeah, she has so much energy. I'm thinking if I only had a third of that energy.
Mm. Well, I had to. I'm like, yep, time because we do it like week on, week off. So it's like, yep, it's my week to clean. So I'm like cleaning. So I'm like, okay, Walmart, and he knows I hate Walmart. First of all, I just don't like being in Walmart. I do all my ordering online, and if I have to go, I have to go very early in the morning when people are hardly in there. So by the
Oh, I
time
can't
he left to
stand
go
that
to
store.
yeah, by the time he left to go to Walmart, I think it was like after 1 to 2, and he left to go to Walmart. I think he was in there for like 2 hours, you know, because by the time he got here, I was like, I'm getting ready to go live. So yeah, I don't like Walmart.
Well, it's
Well, my
good y'all
son
split
woke
it up a week.
yeah, well, my son woke up to a nice day of someone busting his side. Oh my God, Samuel off his truck. Ugh, that
Oh,
is
that's not.
not good.
Mm-mm.
Oh, wow. You know what? And I guess they probably drove off, glass everywhere, mirrors all over. Ha, Constance says terrible two threes.
Trees,
Yes.
yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
We put the Christmas tree up. We've done. We went to the parade. We've done tried to keep her mind occupied.
Yeah. I guess by the time she get home, she's just gonna be tired.
Yeah.
She's gonna be tired. Okay. All right, guys. So today we don't have any thing serious to talk about today. So
All gonna
today
be fun.
today we're gonna be just you know 22 days to Christmas now. I can count
Oh
down now.
wow.
I can count it down now because today is the 3rd of December. So it's 22 more days before Christmas. So, yeah, if you guys have any plans, what you're going to be doing, let us know. Also, we just want to also talk about, families and friends, people that you haven't seen. You know what? I'm the kind of person is like, I don't. Christmas is not the stuff I've been celebrating. It's something I just came into because we never used to celebrate Christmas when everybody was out during Christmas time. My dad will just let us stay indoors because we don't go out. And then later in the evening, when all the celebration had died down a little bit, he would let us go to his sister's place and stuff. And while you're there, you meet families, cousins, relatives that you never met before. It's an opportunity to meet, families that you don't really know about. So yeah.
Or you haven't
Anyway,
seen in a long time. You know.
yeah. Families that you've never seen for like forever or haven't seen or met at all. You get to meet
You
them
know what they
because,
say, Ella. You can pick your friends, but you can't pick your family.
well, that's true. You can't pick your family, but let me tell you something. The same thing that, you know what, a family too, I don't pick. I don't want to pick now. Some of them, they're not in my list because
Oh, you got it. You right. I totally
yeah,
agree.
some family too are just too ugly for with their drama and stuff. And I put family the way I put friends. If you're just gonna be dramatic and bring drama into my life, I'll just put you where I put. So that's why
That
for me,
sounds
I always say if I can put family at arm's length, who the hell do you think you are?
right. And it's so amazing that you and I have that in common because we do. It's like I don't care if we're blood related or whatever. You interrupt my peace,
Yes.
you got to go.
Yeah, I don't want it. And especially like I said, like everybody know, the people that's been here know I talk about, you know me trying to commit suicide, me trying to, just say I've had enough, about 20 years back, of life. And sometimes you ask yourself who put you there. It's not friends, it's family that will make life so horrible. Sometimes you just feel that you just want to end it all. It's not friends. But then when you think about, well, if I can put family at a bay for me to have peace, then I can do the same thing with you as a friend. I can put you at bay so I can have my peace.
And
to
once you
do it.
realize that you can do that and you follow through with it, you are just so free. It's like,
Yes,
man, this feels so good.
yes. So, but then now we're talking about, now the holidays are coming up. So when the holidays are come out, they're coming up, what do you do when your family comes around? Those family, if you happen to be visiting a family, or in a, you go visit your, like, people go to their grandmothers for Christmas, or go to their, say relative, you go for Christmas. Now, what happens when you see that family that you put, that person that you put a bay, you know, and they happen to turn up? What do you do? Do you ignore them, or do you
That
carry on
puts
as
a
if
that
you
puts
carry
a
on as if
stress on the
nothing?
whole situation at somebody's house. You walk in and the next person walks in and it's like, uh-oh, we got a situation going. And you try to be an adult,
Mm.
but some
Oh
people
my
don't want to be
goodness,
an adult.
Tracy Cakes. I didn't see Tracy Cakes coming. Thanks, Tracy
Tracy!
Kings. Good to see you. Thank you so much for the super sticker. This is for you, my friend.
Thank you for the super chat. 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 Super, super, super chat. Super, super, super chat.
Thank you so much. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Don't forget, Tracy Cake is on tonight at 6:15. You want to make sure you go there 6:15. I'm actually gonna go there. Tracy Cake, thank you so much. I received my coffee today, and definitely gonna be in there to order some more. Because I'm thinking to myself, man, did I order a lot of? I didn't order a lot of coffee this time. I need to go in. Not for me. I need a coffee to give away, because I miss giving away
Oh,
those
so she's
coffees.
doing the coffee tonight.
Well, I
She's gonna
hope
be
she's
doing the
doing the
coffee.
coffee tonight. Or she had a coffee, not doing coffee tonight. I'll have to
No,
find out when I
sometimes
go.
she'll do it, and then sometimes, she'll say no coffee tonight, but we got other things. But she may be doing it tonight. Wait a minute, is that
Yeah.
another one, or is that the same one? Okay, hold on, I may be behind. All right.
Okay, Jared says, well, I'm preparing for a funeral December 9th. My best friend's daughter passed away. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Triple negative breast cancer that spread to her liver. She's leaving behind 4 kids. Oh
And she's
wow,
only 36.
wow!
I'm
I'm so
so
sorry, Janet.
sorry, Jared. So sorry. Prayers go out to you and her family, her children, and we just pray that the Lord just take over, take control, and you know, right now is just the kids. They're the one that have lost the mom.
Yes,
They're gonna be, Christmas is gonna be here, and they're not gonna be celebrating Christmas with their mother.
right.
That's gonna be heartbreaking for them. But my prayer is that the Lord give them the heart to bear their loss. Wow, so sorry, Jetta, to hear that.
Ella, I don't know how you all do it. You being from another country and everything, but I'm curious about this. I'm going to ask you. Here, and everybody's not like this, but when someone passes, it's like we don't even do anything, but we go make the plans and then have the service the next day. Some people, like he's saying, they're waiting until December the 9th. Okay, today's the 3rd. But here in Mississippi, where I'm from, it's like, let's just say a person passed away this morning. The family would go and make arrangements this afternoon, and then tomorrow they would have the funeral. I'm
And
not kidding.
it's different in different parts of the country and traditionally. Let me just give you an example. Like in England, if somebody passed away, once um you can make the arrangement. It just depends on each family if they want to bury the person right away, or if they want to wait uh maybe about a week or so. Don't forget, you gotta, wherever you have, they're in the mortuary, you gotta pay for them to be there. You gotta pay for them to be there. Now in Africa, in different places are different. Now when my dad passed. Okay, my dad passed in March, 2 years ago, and they didn't get to bury him till May.
May?
So yeah, we had to send money so that he's the mortuary could hold him till that time. And the reason was there was so many reasons. COVID was one, because it was during that COVID time, was one. And also is that w- traditionally you got to go with the family and pay respect, and their family going to ask you to do A, B, C, and D. You got to get everything you need to get. It's just a whole lot. It's like planning a wedding. That's
Yeah, and
how
it also
funerals
depends
are.
for us if they have children that live in another state, they may put it off an extra day, you know.
Mm.
But it also depends on that. But I didn't know if they did it different in other countries, like
Yeah,
him
it's
saying,
different. It's different anywhere. Yeah, it's different everywhere. And like I said, I think it's due to family too. So if something like happens and they want everybody to be around, they can't just go ahead and bury the person the next day. So
right,
they are gonna like keep the person in the mortuary till they're able to get all the family. So basically, if you come from a big family and they're all in different parts of the world, and you want them to come for the funeral, you gotta have to wait. That's why some people say, oh,
wait,
I missed the funeral because they couldn't go. Even I didn't go for the funeral, and a lot of it's only two of my siblings. Actually, it ended up being one of my siblings after out of five of us that was there. That everything he showed us everything, because whether COVID or not, we went. I wasn't going, COVID or not, because I just felt, you know what? Yeah, I know my dad passed, but I just couldn't make it to go. Because it was like, oh, he passed. Huh? Okay. We know that he's been sick, but we didn't think that, we just got the message like we were talking about. It was like, dad is not feeling too good. I don't know if he's gonna last 6 months. And then I'm like, okay, maybe we should start preparing, just in case. I went to work, and the next phone call I heard was like, oh, dad passed. you
see,
know
there are several uh, communities within our state that also do the week long thing,
yeah.
and they say they make jokes about how fast we get people in the ground after they pass, because they've never heard of that before.
Mm.
But that's all I've ever known. I've never known any different. I've only known make the arrangements that day, visitation, then burial, and then that's
Well,
all I've
Claudette
ever known.
said 3 to 5 days tops. So yeah. Hi, Melissa. Hi, Anna and Crazy. So yeah, 3 to 5 days for some places. Other places could take a little bit longer. Like I said, if you come from a big family and you want all of them to be there and they want to be there, you can't. People are working. People can't just drop everything. And then people have to, they can't get that money just to book a flight and then to come over. And even though they get the money to book a flight, they have to book hotels and find availability for all that time. So yeah, like I said, every country is different, and everybody it depends on each other.
The situation, yeah.
Yeah. If
Now,
I
how
die
many
today, I already said don't bother about funerals and all that shit. I
how
already said.
many siblings do you have?
I have to be honest with you. My mom has five. My dad remarried and has one.
Okay, I didn't
But
know
I
how
don't
many
know. I
siblings.
don't really know him, so I always say five
Okay,
because I don't know him. All right, so let's see. I wouldn't be able to handle the next day. I know not everybody be able to handle the next day. If being cremated, it will make a difference. Yes, it will make that's the difference. Like like I said, if anything happened to me tomorrow, I've told my friends, I told my family, don't put me in the ground. The
oh, I
ground
don't
is
want to be put in
where
the
I
ground
belong.
either.
Yeah, the ground is not where I belong. I don't care what you guys do after that. I just don't want to be in the ground.
I
That's
want to
all.
be cremated too.
California is law for 7 days just to get paperwork done. Yes. And that's another thing, paperwork, trying to get all that paperwork done and stuff like that. Anyway, we just shifted out of that. So
Yeah,
let's shift back in.
we're going into something better.
Lighter, 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 lighter. All right.
Okay.
We got 20 people in the house. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up, guys. If you haven't hit the thumbs up, it does help the channel. So hit the thumbs up. All right.
So I'm going to randomly pick these questions. So it's not like I'm going to know what it is either. So y'all can't get angry at me if we pick something that nobody wants to answer, like I chose it. No, I'm not going to choose it. I'm going to pick it, but I'm not going to know what it is. Y'all see me shuffling these cards. So the first question, oh, I'm kind of scared, but let's see.
All right, guys, get your pen and paper ready.
All right. What quality do you think is most important in a marriage?
Quality important in a marriage? Okay, chat.
What
that question again.
What quality do you think is most important in a marriage? What's a quality that your significant other must have, or you think you would want them to have? And even if you're not married, you can answer this question because maybe it's something that you would wish for if you were getting married. You know what I'm saying?
Jared says listening. Crafty Songbird says communication. Claudette said communication. House Real Hunter said teamwork. Nice, 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 nice. Listening. Sassy Mary.
Yeah.
Honesty. Sassy Mary says honesty.
Okay. Oh, that's a plus. That's a must.
That, let me tell you, number
one. A lot
one,
of people are saying communication.
A lot of people say communication, but you can communicate, but the other person don't listen. The most important thing I will say, number one, is trying to listen, because so many times when we don't give the other person time, I'm the kind of person, if you don't let me finish talking when I'm talking, that's it. I'm up to a different level. If people think my voice is loud, you wait. My voice just goes 10 times louder because I'm trying to get my points across. So now I need for you to listen. If I have taken my time to listen to you, when I'm talking, I will want you to listen so we can communicate better. So yeah, teamwork. I like teamwork. Honesty is always good to be honest with each other. Honesty. Good to be honest with each other. Selective hearing for some.
Yeah.
I know, selective hearing for some. Yes, people try to talk over each other and don't hear each other, and that's where everything goes wrong. Yes. Especially when I've listened to you, and then when it's my turn to listen, to talk, and then you keep interrupting, then you're not listening. I mean, why would I listen to you finish, and then when I want to talk, you want to interrupt? And that's not fair. So the thing I try to do is do it back to the person and say, oh, and then you say, oh, I'm talking, you're interrupting. I said, now you know how it feels, because I was talking, you interrupted me and didn't let me finish. And that's the thing that pisses me off. And then that I scream out loud. It's like, let me finish. I don't.
And it's like they're trying to think about what they're going to say before you even finish what you're trying to say.
Yeah. Laugh out loud. I've been told I'm loud. Pearl, I am. I know people say, yeah, I always say that I'm loud. I'm naturally loud. So it's nothing new. I tell people that the thing is that if I'm loud, I'm like, if I'm screaming at you, you will know when I'm screaming. So when I'm talking, don't tell me I'm loud. I'm just talking. You're like, no, that's not how you talk. You don't know me, how I talk. So yes. Yeah, me too. Don't be looking at your cell phone while that one, it makes me like mad. Like when it's your turn to talk, when you finish listening to them, they're on their cell phone, looking at their cell phone. It's like, what the heck? That means you're not paying attention. That's another thing. Is communication, is paying attention. Because that is a disrespect. if I'm trying to talk to you and you think that your phone is more important to look at, you know. So because I've had the point where I took the phone and I threw it, you know. So
That will
yes,
get me angry fast for you
yes,
to look at your
because it's like
phone
you're not,
or
yeah, you're looking at
and
your
act
phone,
like
so
I'm
it's
not
like,
even saying anything.
yeah.
Mm-mm.
All right. Costa said, Jeff, are you listening? You're
I
listening, Jeff?
hope
Yes.
Jeff is picking all this up that you're putting down, Ella.
Laugh out loud. I'm Italian. That's kind of loud. Yeah, you know. I don't think you know. I don't know. From us from Africa, even though I was born in England, you know, my parents, especially my mom, she's naturally loud. So I'm for
Wow.
me, that's where I get it from. You know, when my mom is talking, you could hear her from a mile away when she's talking. That is my mom. I remember when I brought my very first boyfriend. It wasn't my first boyfriend, but a boyfriend that I brought to see my mom. Oh my gosh. He was so scared. He didn't even bother to get in the house. He was like, "Oh my gosh, what's happening? What's happening?" You
That's
know, and
funny.
I was like, "Don't worry." That's the, you know, and she was in the house, and let me tell you, she was having a conversation. That's what she was. She was having a conversation. Hi, Laurie. Welcome. Laura, oh, Laurie. Laura. Welcome in. Welcome in. Yeah. So let's see who
Empathy
else.
is important too. Tracy
Yes.
Cates put empathy. That's very important. And if you have empathy, you're gonna listen. You
Yes.
are gonna listen.
Yeah. You know, like, you know, if you just like, I don't care. I hate the I don't care attitude, you
Oh,
know.
that drives
I
me
don't care
insane.
attitude. Let me tell you, my sister noticed that one with my ex. When she came to visit one day, and she came to stay, spend 2 weeks. And during that time, you know, my sister was like, okay, you know, one of the reason I came over here to visit, it was because I noticed every time I talk to my sister, she sounds really sad on the phone. So I made it, you know, that I want to come here and find out what's going on, you know. So my sister went to try to talk to him and say, hey, what's going on? You know, I want to know what's going on. And the way he was talking, and so my sister came up to meet me. She said, okay, now what's going on? So I told my sister everything. I was like, you know, we're behind in bills because he's not making payments. And I find out, I don't like to open people's mail, but you know, when they're calling you, you know
Right.
that okay, something is wrong. And I'm like, okay, I get these calls, and when he's at work and they say, oh, your light bill is due, this is due, and you'll be wondering, come on, I'm getting tired of paying all these bills and going broke, you know. So when my sister was like talking to him, he talked like he didn't care, like he didn't give a damn, you know. So my sister
Mhm.
said he has a like a nonchalant attitude. I was like, yeah, he just behaves like he don't care. You know, my sister was just there. You know, it's like that's not gonna work. So
And when you
he
see
had no
something like
empathy for what
that,
was going on.
you can't unsee it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You see
Hi,
it to see it.
Angela. Yeah. Amethyst. Good to see you, Amethyst. What other question you got?
Okay. Next question. Would you like a quiet life of safety or a life of great adventure and uncertainty? Would you like a quiet life of safety or a life of a great adventure and uncertainty?
Well, I think I would like a quiet life of safety.
I think you live a quiet life of safety,
I
Ella.
already live a quiet life. So I think, you
Do
know,
we have any adventurers in the crowd? Do we have
I
any adventurers?
you know what? I've already been a little bit. I wouldn't say I was adventurous. I traveled the world as much as I could travel. Like I said, before I came to the States to live, the last place I really wanted to go was Australia. I didn't want to go any part of Asia because I just didn't want to be in that part of the country or even visit that part of the country.
I would
But
love to go to Australia.
Australia was the part I wanted to visit. Unfortunately, when I came down here, I got married, so I just stayed put. So that was one place. And safety, hands down, Tracy Cake said.
I live that now, so I mean, I guess that's what I want because that's what I have.
I know. Claudette said, great adventure and obscenity. I've always been known as the fearless one in the family. Nice.
I knew we was gonna have one in the crowd. All right, way to go. All
Nice.
right, here we go. All right, now this is gonna get kind of personal, but we still gonna ask it.
Okay.
What was the most fun you ever had at a party?
Most fun at a party?
Yeah, what was the most fun you ever had at a party? It might take you a minute to think about that. You may have to go way back.
Way back. Way back. Well, while everybody's thinking, let me read Jed. It says, my mother and father have gone to Australia, Paris, London, and the place my mom said she would never go, and she ended up going twice, was Africa. Oh, nice.
Oh, wow. How cool is that?
I like being adventurous, but also safe at the same time. That's true.
And Tracy
with
said,
your clothes. Tracy said, with your clothes on.
Tell us more, Tracy. Tell us more,
Tracy, with your clothes on.
I mean, you started it. Let's go, girl. Let's go.
You know what? At a party, one thing I like at a party doing, I don't drink. So, I love to dance when I'm at a party. I really love to dance.
I do too. And as far
especially
as the drinking,
when the music is good.
I like to sit back and watch everybody else act silly. And I like to not be the one heavily drinking and watch everybody else act crazy.
Yeah. So yeah, I like to have my fun is dancing. I love to dance.
I love to dance too.
Yeah, I really love to dance. Claudette says, "Oh, for me, I drank at parties back in the day and would always black."
Lord. Tell it, twin. Tell it, girl.
I remember it would be dancing. Never went to a party without all of us dancing. Oh my goodness. I was never drunk at a party, and when I'm drinking, I know my limit, so I don't go past anything that will make me just tipsy. I will try not to do that. So
Okay.
I want to make sure if I'm gonna be safe at a party, never get drunk and never pass out. So I get to a point where I could nurse one bottle of drink till the party from the beginning to the end. If I want
Well,
to.
when I first started drinking, I was going to be big and bad. And, I was going to try to prove myself or whatever. So a friend of mine said, here, I want you to try this. And we started off with Mad Dog 2020. So I started drinking it and I was sitting down and I drank and I said, this is not doing anything. This is not even affecting me at all. And I just kept drinking and drinking. And all of a sudden I said, I got to go to the restroom. Well, when I stood up, oh my, it was all over.
The room started spinning.
Yeah, and they had to help me to the bathroom, sit me down like I was a child on the toilet, stand me up, pull my pants up, and I'm like, I have not drank Mad Dog 2020 since that day.
Wow.
I'm not kidding.
Hi, Melinda. Mwah, mwah. I want to say thank you again for the gift. I received it today from Tracy Cake. I was like, there was a box outside. I was like, huh? So I looked at the box. I'm like, yeah, Tracy Cakes. And I said, oh, my coffee. When I opened it, I saw the box of chocolate. So thank you, Melinda. Mwah, mwah. Thank you for the gift. I appreciate you. Welcome in. She said, I'm a risk taker. So she loves adventure.
I've never been a heavy drinker. I've never been a heavy drinker. Never.
Tracy Cake said she was asking for a friend.
Oh, yeah. Okay. We got you. Well, tell your friend to come on into the chat and let us know.
Yeah, I don't drink anymore probably because, if you can't handle your drink, don't even bother drinking, especially when you're going to go to a party. Yeah, because sometimes you never know what's going to happen at the party, so it's safe not to drink. All right, what other questions do you have?
Let's go. Let me pick another one. Would you be likely to survive alone in the wilderness?
I think I would.
Could you survive alone in the wilderness? Now I couldn't now because of my being in a wheelchair, but
Mm.
I think if I was still ambulatory, I think I could survive in the wilderness.
Yeah, I
I
think I
wouldn't
could.
want to. I wouldn't want to.
No, you wouldn't want to, but I think, yeah, I think I could survive in the wilderness if, um, all you have to do is use your brain, try to get stuff that will keep you warm there, until you find help.
See,
But
the
if
first
you
thing I
lived
think
alone,
about, I would use my glasses to start a fire.
yes.
Use to cut. I would use my glasses.
But let
That's
me
a
tell you,
plus.
if you actually, I'm not gonna say proper wilderness. I would say if you lived alone, okay, and you survive living alone, doing stuff on your own, I think you should be able to, you know. Tracy Cake says, hell no. Never been wasted, but a little buzz is always good. Well, Tracy Cake says, hell no. She ain't surviving in the wilderness. In a physical shape now, no. If I were healthy, I believe I could. If I had to, I would be able to. Yeah, because you never know unless there is a flush toilet and a nice bed in the wilderness.
Now you're speaking my kind of language.
She said she couldn't kill to eat. Well,
Well,
it
you hadn't
depends
been
on what.
hungry enough. You haven't been
Yes.
hungry enough.
Yes. If you're hungry, you will definitely find something. You will, unless you could climb a coconut tree and get some coconuts.
Yes. Yes.
Sassy
Okay.
Mary, let me tell you, don't need a toilet. All you need to do is dig a ground, or you don't even need to
Yeah,
dig a
dig a
hole.
hole in the ground.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dig a hole in the ground. Do your business there and cover it up and move on. Now
And a
you
lot of
want to
soft
sleep,
leaves.
you gotta go
A
get
lot of
some
soft leaves. Yeah.
leaves. Yes.
Well, oh no, I'm with you, Tracy.
Oh,
Okay, now
gosh.
this one's gonna be good. This one's good. Who is the most unusual member of your family?
Hmm.
Who is the most unusual member of your family?
Yeah, I
Everybody
probably
has an eccentric person in their family, I think.
yeah.
That comes to the family reunions and you're like, I wish I could be that brave to wear that. You know?
Yeah. I
I had
don't
an
know.
I had an aunt that was very eccentric. Actually, she was married to my mom's brother, and she wore those 1970s white go-go boots, and it was the 90s, and she would wear them in the 90s, and they were like, oh my gosh, and she would wear those go-go boots and a crochet dress. She loved to crochet. It was
Mhm.
hilarious.
Well, I love those crochet tops. I used to wear them even probably a few years back, because I like the way they look. I like the way they feel. So if I go to the store, I find something like that. Yeah, I probably would like, yeah, you know. But I don't know. I don't know.
Do you know the white go-go boots I'm talking about?
Yeah.
You could go to the dollar store and get them for like $2, and she would wear them. It was so funny.
Well, Pearl say, laugh out loud, my mom. Melinda said, my whole family love to crochet. Yeah. So that is
Oh my
good.
gosh. My whole family loved to crochet. Yeah. But sometimes the crochet dresses and tops were not in style,
Mm.
and she didn't care. But wish I can look back at her now and think, you know what? She was just really being who she really was. And
Yeah.
I mean, right now I can respect and admire
Hi,
that.
Suzanne. Yes. Good to see you, Suzanne. Welcome in. Yeah. All right. What do you
All
got? What
right.
do you got?
Okay. If you didn't have to worry about money, what would you do with your life?
Oh, wow.
If you didn't have to worry about money, what would you do?
If money wasn't involved,
If you didn't have to worry about it and everything was taken care of, I don't know if there's anything I would do except I would bring everybody that I liked on YouTube to my
What did
house.
you say, Jeff? Jeff said I
Well,
would take Ella to Australia.
oh, that was sweet. I would bring all my YouTube friends to my house and we'd have like a retreat, all expenses paid. No matter where you lived, I would have you here. And we would just spend the whole weekend doing whatever. We'd sleep when we wanted to sleep, eat when we wanted to eat, wake my whole neighborhood up, do all what kind of crazy stuff.
Well, Jetta says relax and invite all of you over for a big party.
See, that's what I would do.
Sassy Mary said, wouldn't do anything different except see my grandchildren more.
That would be fun. Yeah, and travel. Yeah, I would make
Yeah.
sure that everything I had was handicap accessible. I know that.
Melinda says, spend more time with my family and friends and travel. Amethyst says, live in a mansion in the mountains or a really fancy cabin.
Oh,
I
that's my
love
kind
log
of life.
cabins.
Yeah.
You know, for me, I think for me it will be trying to, I don't know, it would be nice to have fun, but my goal will be try to help the needy more.
Yes,
You know,
yeah, definitely.
if I
Yes.
didn't have to think about money or whatever, and I have it, and it was like I will do more for other people, you know. So that will what I would love to do, is just do more. Have a nice little house, all one floor. I'm telling you, because I can't climb stairs. So yeah, one floor and my own healthy food, chef, a cleaner, travel in an RV. Claudette had it all.
She's got it all figured out.
All
After all
figured
those
out to the
blackouts.
T.
Hey, after all those blackouts, she's got it all figured out.
Yeah. Somebody to help me up and make sure I'm okay. Like, hey, by my side. If I black out, all you gotta do carry me to
Yeah.
my RV.
Drive her around after she's blacked out. Put her in the car. Put her in the
Yeah.
car.
That would be nice. I love that.
All right, this one's good. In what era would you most like to have grown up in?
In what era?
Uh-huh.
Ooh.
You know,
I think
some people,
I think growing up in the 60s and me not knowing a lot of the stuff, being a black person, not knowing a lot of stuff that I wouldn't say not knowing, but knowing now, but then growing up in the 60s as a child and not allowing the stuff happening in the world affect me, because as a child I was just a child doing child things. My parents had to put up with what happened in the 60s. So I don't think, I think I would be good, where, when I was born, and
well,
deal with the
I
crap
like
that
the
came later.
80s because that's where I was a teenager. But if I really wanted another one, I wanted to be a teenager in the 50s. I love the 50s music. I loved all that. So if I had to choose beside the 80s where I was a teenager, I would choose the 50s. That's what I would have chose.
I think the 60s, I would have chosen back the 60s again. And, yeah, I don't think
See,
I
I
want to
was
go
born in
away.
67, so I missed the 60s because I wasn't but 3 when the 60s were over. So
Yeah, but it wasn't like when it was over, stuff went happening still. Don't
yeah,
forget, by
yeah,
the
you're
time
absolutely right. Yeah.
things were still happening, still, even when we even got to the 70s, stuff that, you know, the dress and everything, the food, everything was still,
I think life was simpler back then and wasn't the way,
yeah,
even though
you
it
can
was a
still
lot of
open. You don't need to lock your doors, and there was no fear of somebody coming to your house and all that kind of thing. Like I
yeah,
said, then it
it
was
was
just like,
yeah, it was just so simpler to me, I would
yeah.
think.
And not only that, like me, I don't like to talk to my neighbors because I feel like mind your own business.
Oh
But
yeah,
in
I'm the
England,
same way.
yeah, but in England, we had nosy neighbors. Neighbors are nosy even back then, whenever. till now. They're just nosy, want to be in your business when it's none of their business. So yeah, yeah.
You know, some people that I met has said they would like to live back in the 1800s with the horses and all that, and I'm like, no way.
What? No
Yeah,
way.
I would not go back that far. No, I do not want
No.
to go back to the 1800s. Look at the bathroom situation, the shower situation. Um, just oh my gosh, no heat, central heat and air. No.
Well, Jeff said he wanted to like to go back, way back, way back to meet Jesus.
Now that wouldn't be a bad thing if I could come forward after I go there. I mean, I will stay a couple of days, but I got to come back.
Pearl say 50, 60 would be nice. Claudette says me in 61. Hard workers back then. Yes, hard work. I'm with you on that one, Ella. I don't talk to my neighbors. I can't stand noisy people. I just, so yeah.
Nosy people.
No. I just can't. I can't do it. So yeah.
Okay, y'all. This one is going to be really good. Now y'all going to have to think, but it's going to be some good answers. I know. What are the redeeming qualities of the person you most dislike? You got to say a good quality about a person that you dislike.
So a quality of a person that you dislike?
Yeah.
So a person that you don't like at all, but they have a quality
that you dislike. But yeah, something that they may like. So say you have a coworker that you've worked with and you really don't care for them, but then you look at them and say, okay, well, I can respect they have this quality, or I kind of like that quality, but that doesn't mean you like the person. You just like maybe something that they do
quality
that
of
like.
person. Wow.
So
all
that's
right.
kind
Let's
of
see
a difficult
Let's see
question.
what people are gonna say. Hi, Lisa. Good to see you. Yeah, I wonder what a lot of people. If you don't like somebody, I don't know if you're gonna like a quality of them.
See, Lisa said nice hair, like the person would have nice
they
hair.
have a nice hair, but their attitude stink.
Yeah. Some people could say, well, I really don't like that person.
Garden, that's about all she does. Yeah. Maybe the way they dress. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that could be a good answer. Yeah.
Amethyst said, I don't dislike anyone, but I would say he gives my sons everything. Nice. Laugh out loud. My
daughter says they're still trash.
They're still trash. My son-in-law, he's a good father and support, but otherwise
See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's a good answer.
My son-in-law is a good father and supporter, but otherwise,
because you have people that their personalities just clash. You can't help it.
I know.
You just can't. That was a good answer, Melinda. That was good.
That was a good answer. Yeah. These are the people, people that you gonna definitely you don't like them, but they got some good qualities as person. My neighbors are trashy, but their good quality is that they leave me alone.
See, there you go. Everybody can find the good in somebody, I guess.
I know. Oh gosh, Lisa, that was funny, Lisa. Oh goodness.
Okay, what remains undone that you've wanted to get done for years? Name something that's you've been wanting to do that remains undone, but you want to do it. That could be anywhere from doing something at your house that needs repairs, or that could be a wide range of anything.
Well, you know what I wanted to do to get done, which I haven't done. And I keep saying the only way I'm going to do it is if I have somebody with me to go, is New York. Always wanting to go to New York.
Okay, Ella, you got to film that. If Jeff ever takes you to New York, You've got to go live at least 2 or 3 times, and you got to video it.
You know what? I just hate. That's one place I hate, but I want to go there. And I always say, if I really do need to go to New York, I have to go with somebody because it's not a place I want to go on my own.
Oh no, I would never do that by myself.
All right, Claudette said my 2 knees replaced. That's a good one. I would want to get my knees replaced too because man, I keep saying why at my age and my knees hurting me so bad, you know. Let's go back. Talking about my nosy neighbors, I have one that stays across the street from me, so nosy and dumb that she watched everyone takes a package off our porch and told me next day this lady took your package. I said, lady, take your ass back in the house and don't what? What the heck? Why
Oh
she
my
never
gosh.
said that? Oh my
Oh
gosh.
my gosh. That's making
Oh
my
my
eyes water.
gosh, Janet. No way. I have needed to get a will written for years, but have not done so yet.
Now that's a good point.
That's a very good one because you have family, you have children. Now, this is one reason I don't have a will. I was just like, my dad used to say, make sure, he said, I'm not leaving anything to nobody. If you want something, you got to go work for it and
Earn
get
it yourself.
Earn it yourself. That's what my dad said. And when my dad passed, I remember, my brother was like, so you guys need anything? I'm like, I don't. Everybody, the people we didn't even know were fighting to get my dad's stuff. We just told my brother, make sure you go to the house, get all my dad's personal documents. Because we don't want his personal document in anybody's hand. So make sure you go get all the personal documents. If you see anything in there that you want to keep for your children, you guys can do that. All of us here, we just like, we don't really need it. And we had other families trying to fight for stuff that, yes.
And I
so
think that's so
if
crazy.
you have kids, it's best to have a will done. Whether it's a living will, it's also good because you never know what's going to happen to you.
People
even though
lose their mind when somebody passes away. You will see a totally different person, or they'll show their true colors when someone passes away.
Yeah, so that's the reason I don't have kids. So that's why I don't have a will, is because I don't have kids. So if I did have kids, yes, I probably will make a will, But at the end of the day, I do have like my pension from England. If anything happens to me, those already have paperwork where the money is gonna go to. If anything happens to me, I already got that in place. So not worried about that. But saying having a will, like if anything happens to me, who's gonna take my bedroom, my couch, and my I don't have even the coins, the few coins that I collected. And it's not gonna profit nobody from so for me, I don't have a will. Claudette says 6 years being waiting ready for me twice, but other things get in the way. Okay, so basically you already have you're
been set up to
getting
do
ready
it, but
to
just
get your knee replaced. Wow. I saw this lady that went through getting both her knees replaced, and man, even just looking at the surgery, oh my
the
goodness.
surgery. I've watched the surgery before online. It is a rough surgery.
It is rough. Ooh, I mean, just talking about it just makes my body like, ugh.
That your body could actually go through all that.
Yes.
And you be able to walk again.
And then that's good. That's why I'm praying. I said, Lord, have mercy. I was thinking if my knees were going to give out, it would be when I'm in my late, not when I'm in my 50s right now and I'm having problems. Yes, way late, lay when I'm laying on my bed, not now when I'm busy walking up around and do stuff and my legs always want to give out. Melinda said, I always wanted to go to Jamaica. Jamaica, man.
That sounds fun. That sounds
fun. I always want to go to Jamaica. Been there when I was on a cruise. I didn't really go to other parts I needed to go in. I got off the cruise, the ship, went to the parts I needed to walk around. I didn't want to stay that long. Went to the beach, and that was it. I was back on that ship. You know, I was done by the time, because by the time I stepped on that soil, girl, you thought I was black now. I was a charcoal by the time I left there. The
I
sun
bet
was
you had
just
a good tan.
oh my goodness, Jed. It sounds like my neighbor said that when I know. Amethyst says moving to a better place. Yes, I would love to move to a better place too. She
Ella, if you
would.
ever move somewhere else, will it be far from where you live now, or are you planning on staying in the same area?
Where I am right now, I think I love the community where I'm in right now. Like, I actually, when I was down giving toys for the Toys for Tot program, they already know, because the manager was there, was like, we're still waiting, because last year I told them that I'm looking for a 2 bedroom, you know, and I like the area that I'm in now. When I first of all moved down here, when I lost my home, I wanted to move back to Tampa area, because I was used to that Tampa area, because I got friends that I knew when I first of all came here in 2005, or was it 2006. So I had friends around. I made a lot of friends through my business and everything, and I always
Right,
wanted to go back until I think it was like early last year. I was making up my mind to go back to Tampa, because I used to go back there to look for places, where I want to stay. I used to go there,
right,
look for places. And then, because my ex was always helping me to go to different estate sales and everything, for me to be able to make my business bigger, buy more stuff, he will say, okay, let's look for a place that you can stay around here. I can still help you, drive you around and stuff like that. And up till early last year, I was looking for a place. But then I just said to myself, you know what if I don't move? I've been trying to move from this place since 2018, and I haven't been able to move out of this same place. So I might as well just call this place home, you know. So
So
I'm
they
like,
hadn't had a 2 bedroom open yet?
no, they haven't had a 2 bedroom open. And like when I was in the office on Friday, the lady was like, the manager was like, the only place they have vacant was right now is a 1 bedroom with a car garage. And she thought, oh, that will fit me, because once I get my what do they call it, my pallet, I can always move the pallets into the garage, because she knows what I do, because they've been here when I've unboxed pallets before. She thought that would be good, but it's a staircase. If I have to go up, I have to go up the stairs. It's
Oh,
14
wow.
flights. Yeah,
No.
14 flights of stairs. And I'm like, going up and down the stairs, especially with shopping or with boxes, I just can't do it right now with my
Uh-uh.
knees. Yeah, so
Mm-mm.
I rather have the 2 bedroom townhouse than have what they call it, go up the stairs. I can't do it. So she said, okay, we're still gonna be looking. She was like, oh yeah, but they're expensive. Yeah, it's not matter of the expense right now. She said, yeah, they're gonna be like $2,300. Well, if I could get the bigger place, I can expand my business more. I can get more pallets in, instead of having 1, 2 pallets. I can get more
That's
pallets.
true. That's true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. She would okay. I was like, so just watch her take it, right? Yeah. I mean, why don't you just sit down and watch somebody take your package? Yeah.
Yeah. Gosh.
All right. We don't need a will. Our kids have more money than us since our company went bankrupt 7 years ago. What? Mm. I finally got my dad to get a will written a few months ago, and he just turned 81 last week. I told him I didn't care who he left what to, but he needed to. And that is so true, because people always fight for stuff that not theirs, or thinking they're going to inherit something or feel they are entitled to something. So, yes, when you have that mindset to say, yeah, you're going to make a will, get it written down. You don't care who whatever goes to, because when that time comes and they start reading the will, you're not going to be worried whether you got something or not. At least nobody's going to be fighting, you know. That's a good thing to do. At least, you know, a beneficiary. Yeah, that's it. Like my sister, she has to do that because she's got 4 kids, so she had to do all that, you know, and name my brother and me in it, just in case anything happens to her or her husband, you know, her kids,
Exactly. Yeah.
you know. Although she got grown up kids, her son is like almost 30, and the other one will same thing, 20 something. And then the next one down is about 15 and 14. So yeah, I could understand that. New England, mwah, mwah, welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, so yeah, make sure you have a will. It does help. It does really help. All right, what's the next question?
All right.
Hi, Kelly K, welcome in.
All right. This is easy. This is easy. So the pressure's off. This is easy. What do you miss about your childhood?
Ooh, miss about your childhood.
I would say paying bills.
Because as a child, you don't have to pay your bill. Oh my goodness. Miss as a well, as a child, I wouldn't even be thinking about like bills.
I didn't really have a fun. I did have fun with my friends and at certain times, but I had such a strained childhood that I was just trying to survive.
Yes.
So I really don't know if I would go back and really say I missed a lot of anything. You know, I know that's sad to say,
yeah.
but I did.
Yeah, because
Have that
because if I say you know, as a child, there will be just a certain window I want to stay in between, and it's just too small of a window as a child to stay in it, to say, oh, you know, this is the part and I will miss it. So for me,
Right.
yeah, I'm like you too. There's so many things that happened in my childhood that trying to look for a good part of it to say, yeah,
I was just trying to get out of it.
Yeah, it was like you layers and layers try to get out and you can't get out of it. So I would just not even bother. Life with Polly. Good to see you. Pearl said, not sure what I will miss about my childhood. Yeah, I'm not sure either, you know. Lisa said, I miss my granny, but I don't miss my childhood. I didn't have the easiest or the best childhood. I know. I think
a lot of people have experienced that.
Yeah, growing up as a child, you know, it's just like things happen that you just feel, I think I'll leave. Yeah, I don't want to go back.
Yeah, let bygones be bygones. You stay back there.
Yeah, it's like I don't think so. All right, not sure. Let's see who says. I miss my granny. Yeah, I miss my granny. You know,
my grandmother. Yeah,
I miss her, even though she's still alive on my mother's side. You know, but I miss her. Melinda said, growing up without my father, he was killed in an accident when I was 6. Wow.
Oh,
so
wow.
sorry, Melinda. Yeah. So sorry. Playing kicks, kick the can with my 7 sibling, though I did leave home at 14 years of age and worked hard. Wow. I miss corn dogs and my
corn dogs. Bless his heart. Corn dogs.
As a child, you don't have time to eat those now.
I'm gonna say you are so funny, Janet. That's funny. I love corn dogs. I really do. And the ones you get at the fair, I for some reason they don't taste like the ones you get at home. I don't know what it is.
Well, I never had one, so I don't think I will ever have one. So yeah.
Okay, this one is really good. It says, what song evokes the strongest memories for you?
Oh my gosh. I don't remember some of the song unless when they play, but when they do, they take me back to certain times in my life. It could, when I hear a song, it could take me back to when I'm in a relationship with somebody. Like when I hear Careless Whispers, you know, so when Careless Whispers come on, I know where I was at the time.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You know exactly.
Exactly. Yeah. So I would say, yeah, Careless Whispers. When I was in a relationship, I know where I was. Even right now, I can picture myself and everything. When I hear that song come on the radio, or if I'm playing it among my selection, I know where. So yeah, sometimes when I play music, I know where I am.
Oh, let's see if anybody answers that about the song. I want to see if they say a song or they just say everybody's talking about fair food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I
yeah,
love that corn
ask
they
the
have.
question again. Ask the question again.
What has been the most what song evokes the strongest memories for you?
Yeah.
It can be a spiritual song, a country song, a rock song, whatever song. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. All right. Melinda's Claudette said, CCR, have you ever seen the
Have you ever
rain?
seen
It's
the
our
rain?
family song. Everybody that knows us, Bruno, think of you, and when you hear it, and many parties and house, yeah. Yeah, some songs that you hear it and it just takes your mind back, and it could take you to a good feeling or a bad feeling sometimes, but mostly good. Drop
Hey, have you
of
ever had the experience of like a smell, like a certain smell could take you back, like a fragrance that you just have, like somebody you walk past somebody that has a cologne or a perfume on,
yes,
and it's
that
like, uh-oh, and it just brings back all these memories.
the one that does for me is fish. If I smell of fish, takes me back to like cleaning fish. I hated it. I just didn't like it. So when I'm at the store, I don't like to be in the cold section that long. I need to get out of there for two reasons. One, I feel cold when I'm in that freezer section. Two, if I smell some kind of fish there, that's it. I'm done. So it just takes me back when I was a child and I had to clean fish. My dad would get this box of frozen fish, and I have to be out there trying to hit it with a hammer to get the ice out of it. And then I had to clean it, the smell of it, cut it up and put it in the freezer. Ugh. So
Yeah,
that
see
smell of
stuff like
fish,
that
yeah, I don't like
smells.
it. Drop of what? Is
One
that a
song I
music
hate Lou Rawls sings.
to a relationship and a special moment in time? I have lots of songs. Hi, Southern Belle. Good to see you. Jesus takes the wheel.
Yeah,
Nice.
Jesus take the wheel. Yeah.
Rose really smells like pop pop. Yeah. One song I hate.
Lou Rawls sings.
All right. I don't know who Lou Rose sings.
I have
I
never
love the
heard
Lord.
Whitney Houston sing "I Love the Lord" by
Yes,
Whitney Houston.
that one, I like that one. And when I played that music, guess what? I was watching The Preacher's Wife and it came on and I could hear her sing it. And that one always reminds me about her, maybe because she's singing it, and that music alone just like, I love, it's just like, yeah, it takes me, I don't know, it just
Stops you
takes
in
me
your
to a
shoes.
different
Yeah.
place. It doesn't remind me of anything, but when she sings that song, it's like I'm on a different plane, like
I'm gonna
not
have to go
on this
listen
earth.
to that song.
Yeah, it's like you're not on earth. It's like you're somewhere between, divided somewhere between the cloud and earth, somewhere. That's what I think. Ah. Oh, there are always, yes. Yes. Janet, I remember him. I have I think I have two of these CDs or three of these CDs. There's one that he sings that, oh my goodness, I really love that song. I saw a flower years ago, and it reminded of my mother. Yeah, that's nice. If something that reminds you about a good time, music has been my therapy. Likewise, like I can, like this morning, I heard a remix of one song, and I just like keep it playing over and over again. I do that. Just let the music go on and on and on. I Fly Away reminds me of my mother. Yeah, beautiful, especially live version when she sings it. Yes. Go tell it on the mountain. Yo, gosh, really, Lisa? Oh, oh
Wait,
my.
takes me back to those horrible choir practices that drug on and on and on when I was a kid.
Well, drags on. She probably meant to say that drags on.
I don't know what
Yeah.
the name of this song is that I'm thinking, but it says the words are like, I hope the angels in heaven know what they have, and I hope the choir is you're singing with the angels in the choir. It's a very popular song, and I listen to it, and I cannot think of the name of it. It's beautiful. It's like when someone passes away, you're kind of saying, I hope you're with the angels, and I hope
Oh,
they're
I don't
taking
know
good
that
care
song.
of you. I love it, and I cannot think of the name of it. It's
Jeff, you
great.
know the
It
song
brings,
because you're humming there. Because Jeff was humming the song. I was thinking maybe he knows it. He was trying to think
Okay,
of
let's stay along those lines. And now, just because we say the word spiritual, we're not going to any religion. It's just, you may be spiritual, you may not. It doesn't matter. But this one said, what has been the most spiritual experience of your life?
Hmm.
Will you know my name if I see you in heaven? I think that's the name of one of the songs.
Hmm.
I think it's Angel Choir. What is that song?
I don't know. So, what was your question again? I think we have a question in the chat. So, Ella and Angie, if tonight was your last night on earth, what's your biggest
What
regret?
would your biggest regret be?
Huh.
Um,
I don't think I have a regret.
it's not a regret.
It
It's
won't
not a
be a
regret,
regret.
but this would be something that I would long for. I would long that I wouldn't have more time with my family. Like now that I'm having grandchildren, and maybe that I needed to pay, maybe I have shortened my life somehow, with this illness, and I didn't take certain ways to make myself healthier, and I could have spent more time with them, maybe, but that wouldn't be a regret. That'd be just like grieving for more time. I
Yeah.
think that would be.
For me, I don't think I regret, things that happen has happened in my place that has happened, they happen for a reason, you know, and I've done all that I could being here, made as good time that I could make here, you know. So I
See,
don't
because
think
I've
I would.
reconciled with my past, and I don't have any. I'm like
Yeah,
Ella. Whatever happens, happened, and I
happens. I don't
grew,
have no regrets.
and
Yeah.
I'm stronger for it, and I grew through it, and I can speak about it now with power and not with sympathy and want people to feel sorry for me. You know what I'm saying? With strength, I can
Yeah.
speak on it with strength.
Southern Bell said, when I was baptized, I was 50 years old and was my spiritual moment in life. Ah, that's nice.
That's a good answer.
My spiritual moment was, let me see, the first time I actually spoke in tongues. I was wondering why everybody could speak in tongues and I couldn't speak in tongues. And then when my pastor, you know, they were praying with me, and I was like, they were reading scriptures and everything, and I was like, huh. It was getting me to pray, and I was praying, I was praying, and I was praying. And before I knew it, I was speaking a language which I never thought that came out of my mouth, you know. So that was my spiritual moment, was like, first time ever speaking in tongues, so.
All right. If you could change one thing about the way you look, what would it be? If you could change one thing about the way you look, what would it be? You can only change one thing.
Only one thing. I would love change to have, like, if it was given to me, I wouldn't go do it. Was to have like a smaller stomach, kind of. because of the way the way my body is totally different. I've always been known to be a skinny person. So the known for being skinny, big boobs, and all when I was
See, I
growing
would
up.
change that because it's caused me so many back problems. And
But I changed mine.
yeah,
I was able to change mine by having the surgery done and getting
yeah,
3 pounds
yeah.
off
I
because my
come
boobs
close
were
to
so
having the
big.
surgery, but I
Yes.
had another health problem come up and I couldn't have it done. So,
Oh. Yeah.
hey, read
Okay.
Melinda.
Most
Yeah, read
spiritual
that
moment
one.
was my son being healed. Son being healed. Doctors told us he's not going to make it. Oh,
Oh, that's a wonderful experience.
yes, that is a wonderful experience.
Claudette said
All
a
right.
wart on her nose.
What on her nose? That's what she would change. Southern
Yeah.
Belle says weight. Constance says my big nose. Constance says yes, my tummy to deflate. Melinda said nothing. God made me the way He wanted me. That's so true.
That is true.
That is so true. But the thing is that sometimes you want to wear certain things you can't wear. You know,
I
when
think
I
I'd want to be
would,
taller. I mean, I'm 5'5", but if I could have been 5'7", maybe, or 5'7.5", I think of that, and longer legs because I have a long torso and short legs, and I'd want the. You know how some women have those beautiful long legs? I'd like to have those. Yeah.
oh, well, for me and the legs is not. I got my legs, thank God. But like I said, there's some dresses I would like to wear because dresses I don't look good in dresses. I just feel I'm just too skinny for dresses. But then when I put on weight, you know, I could lose the weight everywhere else, but my stomach will still be because I got a high stomach. So everywhere will
Right.
go down. I remember I used to go work out in the gym and I will get my muscles and everything. I will be on the treadmill. I go to the gym like almost every day back then. But then I would lose weight. And that's another reason I stopped going to the gym. It's like I'm paying all this money, I'm losing weight. Why am I not losing weight in my stomach? My stomach, I have a high stomach. So it's just natural. So my stomach is not like big, it's just natural there, just like that. And I
Yeah.
don't like it,
Yeah.
But it's been a part of me since I've been a child. Even when I was sick and they rushed me to the hospital, the doctors looked at me and like, oh yeah, she's pregnant.
Oh my
Because
gosh.
yeah, all they could see was just because they thought I was bleeding and nobody was knowing where I was bleeding from. I had pectic
Yeah.
ulcer, but they didn't remember I was rushed from the clinic to the hospital. So when they tried to find my vein and they could not find it, they were just took, putting needles everywhere just to get my vein. So I was bleeding all over myself. So by the time I got to the hospital, the doctor saw me. They were just like, "Oh yeah, she must be pregnant," and she tried to have a. And then they found out
Right.
later that I wasn't pregnant. Because my
That's just
breast
the way
was
you
big,
are. Yeah.
and like I said, I went to bed and got up at 14, and my breast was like here. So when people were growing their breast, my breast was like already there. It was like,
Oh, I
whoa.
never saw a training bra, and I didn't know what A was. I think I
Yeah, I
went
don't
into
know.
a C.
My
I
mom went
mean,
and buy me a
okay.
34 C or
C.
something.
I think I probably started at C in elementary school and then went up from there.
I hate oh, come on. I know, but there's something you can do about those veins in your legs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jetta said, just my weight, still working on it. But then here comes put the cheeks and all
Booty
her
chicken. Oh, her
goodies.
goodness.
I know. All those goodies. Every time I want to eat a snack and I open my top snack drawer up in my kitchen, my cupboard, when I open it, that's it. It's just full of booty chick snacks, So yeah. Had it since I was 2 years old. Wow. Lisa said, "Yeah, I would be thin. My weight has been a problem all my life. I am 5'3". I used to wear dresses all the time. My sister's short and has pretty legs.
Oh, I always had pretty legs. I just want them to be a little bit
You
longer
want
because
it, you want it a little bit longer.
yeah, mine's short legs.
So yeah, I used to have those beautiful legs. Now my surgeon tells me I'm bow-legged because of the way I walk because of the bad knees. Wow.
Oh wow.
Uh-oh. What the heck? I almost left the chat. Okay.
I would change my brain picks up stuff. I wish I was a genius.
Oh my goodness. I've been working like that for years because of, yeah, I know.
Knee problems can be, oh my gosh.
Yeah. Woo. Wow.
All right, I'm gonna randomly pick a couple more. Okay, let's see. Here we go.
All right, let's see so that we can round this up. And I want to do a giveaway, and then
we're gonna meet next 2024. And this is a good question. It says, what, and let's just say this is for the new year. What one goal do you hope to accomplish? Let's just say in 2024. What's one goal that you want to accomplish?
My goal has always been to expand my business. I remember when somebody asked me this question last year, was I want to go from buying small mystery boxes to be buying pallets in order to grow my business, and I've achieved that.
I was supposed to say, don't you buy pallets already?
Yes, I achieved that, because when I started, I was always buying mystery boxes here, mystery boxes there. And then I wanted to expand my business by bringing in more, more inventory. So, and I wanted to expand my business. So next year, I want to continue to expand my business. And the most important thing is to get a bigger place, because I'm growing out of my 1-bedroom apartment. So I really want to expand my business more. So that is one of my goals for next year.
I would like to grow my YouTube channel, but I'm trying to pray and think about, I've written a book and I would like to share it with my YouTube family. It's never been published, but I would like to share some of my book with my YouTube family. But I'm really praying about that. So I'll see next year if I'm going to be confident or really trusting my YouTube supporters to, because I can take constructive criticism. That's not a problem. But we'll see.
Yeah. And you sometimes just like you tell your stories, something that you just want to bring and say, read a chapter of your book, and just see how that goes, how people are gonna enjoy the story.
All right, let me give you an example, Ella. You know how people get on YouTube and they sing?
Yeah.
And then deep down in the soul, in your very core of your being, that person cannot carry a tune in a bucket with a lid on it. And then you got people in the chat going, "Oh, that was so good. You got a beautiful voice. That's beautiful." And I'm thinking,
really?
No, my ears didn't hear the same thing. No. And I know they're just trying to be nice, but when I read my poetry or my book, I want them to be honest with me and say, "Stop doing it, Angie. Don't do it again." But a lot of people can't handle that kind of honesty. But I don't want to look foolish. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I want to tell you, I can't sing. So I know better than to get on here and try to sing,
Oh my goodness.
But a lot of people get on their YouTube channel. And I look, I know Lord says make a beautiful noise, about our sound, and it's going to be beautiful to him. Make a wonderful sound. You know, to say it has to be good. But I mean, come on now, get in your own house and sing. Don't come out.
Well, don't worry, it will be good. Claudette said, finish my book and start scrapping booking again. That's a good thing. That's a good. What kind of book, Claudette? Yeah, what kind of book? Lisa said, I want to work on my YouTube channel and grow it, but I also want to be a better person, wife, and mother. Nice.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Truth is hard. I know truth is hard.
People don't want to. A lot of people, that movie, it says you can't handle the truth. You can't handle the truth.
Yeah, but if you want to tell it, tell the truth.
All right,
Yeah.
I think we got time for one more question. So this is going to be the last one.
Gift my
Okay, now
children.
everybody doesn't believe in psychics, I know, but this is just a game. So, don't say, oh, I don't believe in psychics. I don't, this and that. But it says, what one question would you ask a psychic about your future? In other words, or we can replace that with God. I mean, if you want to go that route,
Yeah,
what would you
I rather not. I don't want to go down that route because I
Yeah,
don't
let's
believe
just
in
go
it.
with God. Let's just say the higher power. What would you ask one question about your future if you could find out? Let's just say that. Yeah.
If I ask God, God ain't gonna even tell me. It was say my child live one day at a time.
Yeah. Take it by moment, sweetheart.
Moment by
Let me
moment.
deal
And
with
just
the future. Let me deal.
yes.
And I'm at the point now because I never dreamed I'd be in a wheelchair. So I'm at the point now, I don't really want to know because I
Yeah.
never dreamed I would be here. So you think you want to know the future, but deep down you really don't. You know what I'm saying? Because if I would have found out in my 30s that I would have been in a wheelchair in my 50s and I couldn't control it, you know what I'm saying? I had no
Mm,
control over it. I would have been so depressed, you know?
yeah. Pearl said if I was going to marry a lifelong love.
If I was going to marry my lifelong love, okay.
Yeah. And Jetta said I wouldn't ask. I'm like you too. I wouldn't. Southern Belle said, what is my purpose here?
Oh, I think you're already living your purpose, Miss Southern Belle.
Yeah.
I think you
I
really
think
are
we
already living it.
already know our purpose. What we do is how we go about doing it. Sometimes we always ask God that type of question. Sometimes, especially, um, when we see what's going on, we always say, I used to say that. I was like, why don't I have the kind of gift my sister kind of have?
Oh my
When
gosh,
I
I've
used
said
to
the
pray
same
then.
thing.
Mm,
My sister can draw. She can sing. She can run an office. I mean, just like be in charge of anything and just run it and organize it and all that. And I went my whole life going, what am I supposed to do? And then I figured I have the gift of gab. So I'll
yeah.
just run with that.
Constance said, I will ask when I would die so I could get a lot more in life into people.
Oh, I don't know if I want to know that.
I know,
Oh, I don't.
because what if they say you're gonna die tomorrow? Then you
And
only
what
have a
kind
couple
of
of
death?
hours, and then you
I
got a
mean, are
couple
you
of
going to have a
hours.
tragic death or are you going to have an easy death? I don't want to know that.
Ah,
You're brave
Lisa
for
said,
wanting to know that, Constant. You're
I
brave
don't
for
think I
wanting to know
would
that.
ask. You can change your future. Yeah, Lisa said, I don't think I would ask. You can change your future. Yeah,
Yeah, and I think Constance is brave for even wanting to know that.
I don't think I would want to know that at all. It's like, no, don't want to know.
Anyway, this has been fun. I've really enjoyed this.
Yes, you guys made
This
it
has been
fun. Thank you
fun.
so much. I wanted to be assured that I will be with my loved ones when I pass. Huh.
Well, yeah, I think you will, Claudette. I'm pretty
Yes.
sure.
All right. Let me bring this up. I know no don't do giveaways during our show, but since this is our last show for the year until we come back in the new year. I decided we're going to do a giveaway. But if you're still in here and you haven't been to Tracy Cakes, click on the link and go say raid from Savior First on Tracy Cakes channel. Miss Southern Belle said, I'll start giving my stuff away and I'm prepared for that.
Yeah, she's already started giving her stuff away.
Why is she giving her stuff away?
I mean, I look at my house now and think if my children had to go through this mess, if I died tomorrow, they would be saying, what was mama thinking? Why is she keeping all this stuff? They don't want it. My kids
Yeah.
don't want half of this stuff that I have.
Yeah.
They have
All
their
right.
own rooms, everything.
Mm. All right, guys, don't forget to put the hashtag in, and don't forget to go over to Tracy Cakes and say rate from Savior First. After the tomorrow, I'll be back with Picky Nikki at 6 p.m. for the jewelry auction. So don't forget to come join us 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Monday, and then Tuesday at 11. Myself and Pikiniki will back with our Sales from the Sunshine State. Wednesday, I will be on Johnny's. And then Thursday will be the first Thursday of the month. So Pikiniki will be back with me. And then on Friday with Victoria on Friday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So don't forget to join us for the week, guys. Hey,
I'll be going live on Tuesday at 10:30 Central Time.
11:30
I'll have a
Eastern.
neighborhood chat video come out, and usually some other little small videos. But I'll miss you all until the first of the year, and we'll have some great topics come the beginning of the new year. So you spread the word and let everybody know to come in. We're keeping it real. If you have any suggestions, email Ella or myself.
Yeah.
And let us know what y'all want to talk about, because we're not afraid to bring it up. I mean, just let us know.
Yeah, let us know. And if you're putting your hashtag in and you haven't clicked on the link to go to Tracy Cakes to put to say rate from Savior First, please do go over there, say rate from Savior First, and they do giveaways over there, and they're doing a great giveaway for Christmas now. So if you're there and they're doing hashtag, put in your hashtag over there as well. But don't forget, say rate from Savior First. It doesn't hurt. So go over there, say rate from Savior First. Hit the thumbs up while you are there as well. It does help the channel. All
Ella,
righty.
let me see if I can find something that I want to give away too.
Oh, nice. Oh, we got 6
Let me see if I
entries.
can-
I think everybody disappeared. So we got 6 entries.
Yeah.
We got only 10 people in the house today, right now. Everybody has disappeared. We know there's auctions and all that stuff people are doing. So we
Hold on.
understand.
Yeah.
So don't forget to put your hashtag in, and we're gonna run it right now. So here goes. Let's see who it's gonna be.
Yeah.
Miss Southern Belle. Nice, Miss Southern Belle. Let me write your name down before I forget. So this will be giveaway winner, Miss Southern Belle. Congratulations. All right, we're gonna do one for it's me, Angie. Here we go. Jeff.
Okay, I'm gonna send Jeff something manly. So I won't say what I got a few man gifts. Let me write his name down. I'm gonna send him something manly. It'll be a
Jeff, you
surprise.
won.
But so I use your address, Ella.
Yeah, you use my address.
All right.
All right, Southern Belle, you have won this pouch. It says Merry Christmas on it. You can put whatever you want to put in this little bag, your makeup, or it's up to you. Whatever you want to put in the bag, it's up to you. You can
Let
put
me
it
ask
in,
Jeff something. Does Jeff use men's work gloves?
well, before if it was working, but it ain't working right now.
I mean, like my husband has them at his job, and they're really good. You can use them for just about anything. I'll have to.
He said he will use it because he's gonna do.
They're really nice. James brings them home from his work. They're really nice. What size does he wear? Large, extra large, what size?
Extra large, large, extra large, you said? A large or extra large, he said.
Okay, because usually when a man wins on my channel, I usually send them a pair of those good gloves. You can do gardening, you can unpack boxes, you can, I mean, it's a lot of really good gloves.
Yeah. He's gonna probably use them to when he's doing melting his silver and
Oh,
stuff. He
yeah, those
probably
would
will
be
use
good
them.
for that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Janet said rigged. All
Large.
right, guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys for coming in. We'll see you soon. Until next time, make sure you have a great holiday. Be kind to your friends and family, and the ones that don't want to talk to you, don't lose sleep over it. That's all I gotta say.
I'll give her your address, Miss Southern Belle. I got Miss Southern Belle's address.
Southern Belle, if you filled out my form before, I probably still have your address. So if you've been to one of my live before and you filled out one of my auctions and you filled out the form, then yes. If you haven't
If
filled
you
out the
find
form,
that you don't have it, Ella, just let me know.
yeah, I think I probably she probably has filled out one of my forms before. So yeah. So anyway, or you can email me at saveherefirst@gmail.com. Email me. Like I said, I don't chase people down when they win giveaways, so you gotta give me your information. And so yes, you never filled
We'll
out
see
the
you.
form. Then send me an email, Miss Thunderbell. Send an email. If you haven't, send an email. So my email is on here, saveherefirst@gmail.com. I want to say thank you guys. Love you so much. Until the new year.
Yeah, we'll see y'all next year.
Next year. Bye, guys.
Keeping it real.
Peace. Bye.